30 most colorful sea creatures. Hey everyone, it's Alexa again, and welcome back to another video. The ocean is filled with 228,450 different species of animals that we know of, but it's believed there are as many as 2 million to still be discovered. They come in many different shapes, sizes, and colors, just like our land animals. Their colors serve a specific purpose beneath the surface of the ocean. But before we get into today's video, make sure that you're subscribed and ring the bell so that you never miss any of our upcoming videos. Flower hat jelly. The first ocean we explore is the Western Pacific Ocean, which is home to the flower hat jelly. This pretty-looking jellyfish has multicolored tentacles coming from its translucent, pinstriped bell. The colors vary from jelly to jelly: oranges, purples, pinks, blues, and greens. Their stings are not deadly to us, but can be very painful. Blue Tang. This is a species of surgeonfish that likes to swim close to the ocean floor in Mexico. You'll find plenty of them in the Caribbean, hanging around coral reefs. If this fish looks familiar, you can thank the movie Finding Nemo. It is, of course, Dory. They can live as long as 10 years, and their color changes as they age, from bright yellow to bluish gray or purple. Queen Angelfish. Staying in the Caribbean Ocean and surrounding waters, we meet the queen angelfish, and they're some of the brightest in the sea. Their bright colors help them hide in the colorful coral and plants living in the reefs. They come in bright yellow, blues, or greens, and the colors make the shape of a crown on their foreheads. Feather star. These animals are called crinoids and include starfish, brittle stars, sea cucumbers, and sea urchins. The ones that are found on the ocean floor are called sea lilies and attach themselves via a stalk. There are 540 species, and they've been around for millions of years. They can regenerate their limbs, and they catch little morsels of food as they float by. Christmas tree worms. As colorful as Christmas trees, and in the shape of them too, these beautiful sea creatures are prevalent in tropical oceans across the globe. The plumes come in a variety of colors: orange, yellow, red, pink, and white, and they use those plumes for feeding by trapping the food as it passes by. Cilia then move the food particles to the worm's mouth. The colorful part you see is just part of the worm. Around 2/3 of it is tucked beneath a calcium carbonate tube. Clownfish and anemone. You can't have one and not the other. The two have a mutually beneficial relationship. Clownfish make their home among the stinging tentacles of the anemones, which offers the clownfish and their eggs protection from predators. Clownfish are said to help anemones breathe at nighttime. Neuter Broncs. There are the most exquisitely colorful and beautiful Neuter Broncs in the ocean, and they come in every color imaginable. A Neuter Bronc is a sea slug, and there are over 3,000 species of them. They can be small or grow up to 2.5 feet long. Their color provides them camouflage because often a Neuter Bronc clings onto sponges and anemones to eat, so it takes on the color of their prey. Blue Dragon. Or you can call it by its scientific name, the Glaucus atlanticus. This is also a type of sea slug, albeit a stinging one. They float upside down in the waves with their blue bellies towards the surface, blending in with the water. Their silver side faces downwards, blending in with the light shining from above them. Sea Anemone Flower. Throughout the world's oceans, there are more than 1,000 species of sea anemones. They attach themselves to the seafloor with their adhesive legs. They come in a range of colors, from pastel hues to bright fluorescent colors. Their tentacles are all poisonous, and they use that poison to paralyze their unsuspecting prey. 21. Peacock mantis shrimp. This colorful creature puts other brightly colored sea creatures to shame. The females are mostly red, whereas the male's exoskeleton sports these bright colors. They are exceptionally quick hunters and kill and break their prey apart almost instantly. They have complex eyes and can allegedly see in wavelengths of colors that other animals are not able to. Greater blue-ringed octopus. As beautiful as what this octopus is to look at, every sea creature knows that those rings are a warning sign to stay away. These southern blue-ringed octopuses release venom so strong that it can take down a human being. They're common off the coast of Australia, and the rings glow brightly when the octopus feels threatened or agitated. Leafy Sea Dragon. This intriguing-looking sea animal is a type of fish. They come in a range of colors, and each sea dragon can change color depending on their diet, age, location, and stress levels. Who knew that leafy sea dragons could experience stress? Starfish. Starfish are some of the most colorful sea critters in the ocean, and there are over 1,500 species of them. They come in grays, reds, oranges, browns, and blues, and they use their color for camouflage and as a warning sign to potential predators. They are not fish at all and don't have gills or fins. They belong to the sea cucumber family, which includes sea urchins and sand dollars. There are some species of starfish that have up to 40 arms in certain parts of of the world. The largest starfish is the sunflower star. Regal angelfish. This striking fish has bands of color in bold, striking colors of yellow, silver, and blue. Like other tropical fish, the brightness is for protection, camouflage, and species recognition. These cheerful fish enjoy eating sponges and sea squirts. Colorful hermit crab. It didn't get this name accidentally, but it's not the only hermit crab that is so bright and colorful. Colorful hermit crabs don't have their own shells, but instead coast along the ocean floor looking for empty shells to make their own. As the crab grows bigger, he must keep finding bigger and more suitable accommodation. Sarcastic fringehead. These ambush predators are not only intriguing in name, but in mouth, too. They are aggressive fish and will snap should another fringehead come too close. When you see them, they don't come across as striking. They're dull in color and reach lengths of roughly 12 inches. But when they open their mouth, you'll be surprised at just how pretty and bright the colors are inside. Parrotfish. You'd be forgiven for thinking the fish was named this because of its beautiful bright colors, but the name was given to the fish because of their parrot-like beaks. Not all parrotfish sport the beaks though, as there are 95 different species of this fish. Throughout the life cycle of a parrotfish, their gender and coloration changes. They are all born female and then change to male as they develop. Younger fish are brown, gray, or red, and they gain their vivid colors as they mature. Blind chitin. This is a kind of mollusk that is found in the North Pacific Ocean. They are very colorful and come in a variety of shades, from blue to purple to black with zigzag lines. Background colors come in brown or red or blue, yellow, and orange. The pink background camouflages it as it feeds on coralline algae. Mandarin fish. They are smaller than 2.5 inches, but what this little fish lacks in size, it sure makes up for in brightness. The mandarin fish is native to the Pacific Ocean and boasts a beautiful turquoise and orange coloring with black wavy lines. Interesting to note, these fish don't have scales like regular fish. Instead, they're covered in a layer of slime, which further discourages predators from feasting on them. Blue spotted stingray. As if the spots weren't enough to deter potential predators, the blue spotted stingray has 12-inch venomous barbs that certainly will. They are often fished for their meat, but rather leave that to those in the know. They're found from Indonesia to Japan and across the north to the south of Australia. Firefly squid. This small squid is a mere 3 inches long, and it only lives for 12 months. They die straight after breeding. While it's alive, though, these squids produce the most incredible blue bioluminescence. They're found in Toyama Bay in Japan, and between March and June each year, these squids surface to mate, and the sight is remarkable to witness. It's not quite clear why they glow like they do. Boxfish. These bright yellow fish are found in reefs throughout the Pacific Ocean and the Indian Ocean, as well as the southeastern Atlantic Ocean. They can grow to around 18 inches in length. Their skin is bright yellow when they are a juvenile, and as they grow older, they get a blue-gray hue. Their bright yellow is a warning to others, and if it feels threatened, will release a poison that is lethal to the surrounding fish. Juvenile emperor angelfish. It's only the juveniles that come in these bright colors, and you'll find them in the Indian and Pacific Oceans, from the Red Sea to Hawaii, and they come in dark blue with bright blue and white rings. It takes 4 years for the fish to reach adulthood, and their stripes change to yellow and blue. Fire coral. These bright animals are not coral, but are closely related to jellyfish. Also called stinging coral or Red Sea coral, fire coral can cause an unsuspecting diver quite a lot of pain. On closer inspection, you'll see fine hair protruding from the organism, and those hairs contain clusters of stinging cells. It doesn't derive its name from the fiery color, but from the fiery sting it leaves behind. Clown triggerfish. They're also called big-spotted triggerfish. These saltwater fish have a stocky body and are very colorful. They have a black base with a bright yellow mouth and white spots. Portuguese manowar. These pretty blue sea creatures have a see-through, bubble-shaped body filled with gas. This gas allows them to float on the surface of the ocean, and their venomous tentacles drag below. They're found in the Pacific, the Caribbean, the Indian Ocean, and the Atlantic. Their tentacles can reach 165 feet long. Just know that even a tentacle not attached to a body can still sting. The flame angelfish. These eye-catching red-orange fish are not easy to miss, and they inhabit the surface of more tropical waters like the Pacific Ocean. They're not dangerous or aggressive and are a favorite with aquarium keepers. Flame angelfish found in Hawaii have a deeper, more intense color than those found in other waters. The Banggai cardinalfish. This beauty is native to the Banggai Islands of Indonesia, and they're high on the endangered list due to overfishing. They're also often caught up in trawling, and they're a favorite for tanks. Females lay the eggs, and the male protects them. They come in the most beautiful shade of silver, with black lines throughout and little white spots. Sea nettle. Inhabiting tropical and subtropical parts of the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans, sea nettles appear white and glowing or dark reddish to yellow-brown in color. Sea nettles capture their prey by paralysis, and they're often seen transporting other sea creatures. Which of these colorful sea creatures was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. The yellow longnose butterfly fish. Considered one of the most beautiful saltwater fish in the world, the yellow longnose butterfly fish is a firm favorite for aquarium owners. You find these colorful fish in the coral reefs of warmer waters in the Indo-Pacific Ocean. They usually travel in pairs and have one partner for life and are very territorial.